It's the biggest auto-sleeper van conversion yet. It's the most luxurious auto-sleeper van conversion yet. And here it is. It's the M-Star. It's based on a Mercedes Sprinter. It's over 7 meters long and it costs over £125,000. Let's go and find out more. Mercedes vans are virtually iconic as far as their build quality and reputation is concerned. So somehow Autosleepers has to live up to that with its M-Star conversion. And by and large, it does that. On the outside, they add external sockets, TV, mains and gas. There's a slide out step at the door. It's a big door here at the side. The windows are all single glass, UV filtering, tinted, but none of them opened. What you do get are some large roof lights, one at the back and one in the middle here, as well as air conditioning, which is a standard feature, one of many in this vehicle. This is the 161 brake horsepower engine, and soon to be succeeded by the 170 brake horsepower engine that will be a 2 litre. This is a 2.1 litre. Autosleepers supplies the M-Star as standard with automatic transmission, so it's silky smooth, and the drive really is good. There's always a bit of extra power in reserve. Very nice steering, very light and direct, good braking as well, and then a very well equipped cab. There's the MBUX infotainment system here. This is the one with the 7-inch screen. It's got Android and CarPlay, so you'll have to add your own sat-nav via your own devices. The stereo system itself is very good. There's brilliant air conditioning as well. Quite an array of storage, although there's not a lockable glove box. Up front here, we have the swiveled cab seats with a table you can slot in between them. It's a little bit compact, but the main daytime living is down the back. So this is the main daytime seating area, 2 extra long settees where you can really sprawl out. Also windows to all 3 sides. They're all fixed, don't forget, so you might want to fling the back doors open when it suits you. We've got bolster cushions either end of each settee and scatter cushions. Concertina blinds to all of these windows. There's ventilation from the MIDI Hecky overhead. The Mercedes Sprinter has a considerable sort of tumble home, the curve of the bodywork, especially at the upper level. And Autosleepers have adapted to this well with a concave design for the lockers overhead. So you've got good storage and it doesn't feel too hemmed in. You've got a 16.5-inch TV with a sound bar from Avtex and air conditioning as well, which will keep you cool in the lounge or a bit warmer if you want. If you want real warmth, there's an Aldi heating and hot water system. So at night time, there's a choice. You've got 2 singles like here, or you can pull both the settee bases together and make a double, which fills the gap here, of course. The 2 singles, you want to flip over the cushions because of the leather upholstery probably, and then you've got more of a fabric here for lying on. It's very supportive to the point of being a bit firm. It's reflex foam, so it's a bit longer lasting than some of the upholsteries you get. Good length, just over 6'1", but there's also a gap at the end, so you could extend into that if you really wanted, and that would take you up to about 6'5". So this is actually a very impressive kitchen because it starts with this Thetford cooker that includes a dual fuel hob, electric hot plate there, and then 3 gas rings of different sizes. There's a separate grill and oven. And then over here is a Dometic microwave at a convenient height. It's a ceramic flatbed model, so the very latest there. And then there's a huge capacity compressor fridge here, again from Dometic. Sink is here, and then we've got worktops that flip up either side. This side, and then here as well. So you've got lots of space to work in as a chef. Storage is a little bit constricted. 2 overhead lockers, one of which has wine glasses in it. And then there's a couple of lockers here where ideally there would be drawers. Although having said that, there is a little cutlery tray in this lower locker. Now the M-Star washroom is actually rather large, certainly by van conversion standards, if not by coach-built standards. Good door opening here. There's a step up in, and then there's a swivel bowl toilet and a separate shower. If you're wondering where the basin is, it's also here in the shower compartment, but there's still plenty of room. There's lots of details as well. There's a small locker up here, 2 lights overhead. That's a fixed window, so you probably want to keep the blind up. There's a roof light over the shower itself, just a single plug hole in the shower tray, but the shower head, the tap, the toothbrush holder fitting, toilet roll holder fitting, even the toilet brush, they're all picked out in black, which is rather modern looking. Not forgetting also there's a radiator here with a little rail above, just the perfect place to dry your towel. The full list of details on this M-Star probably is almost limitless, but let's look at some of the highlights. Reading lights here, they're little bullet lights. They're individually switched. They're on rails, so you can move them around to suit yourself. That's on both sides of the lounge. Fully lined curtains, as well as the concertina blinds. There are fly screens as well, but they're not really sure why you need them on fixed windows. There's a plethora of USB sockets as well, all double portals, one over there and one at each end of the undersides of the lockers. There's a carbon monoxide detector, as well as a smoke alarm and a fire extinguisher. So safety is covered off. There's actually a tracking system as well, so security is covered off as well. As I say, the list just seems to go on and on. Is it worth £125,000? That's the big question mark over the M-Star here from Auto Sleepers. And that's really going to be down to you. It's got the specification, it's got the base vehicle, it's got the two-berth accommodation. Over to you now.